Hello there, I'm Dan here from Tech Support, and today I would like to show you how to automatically send videos in LinkedIn using Lemlist. In this case, we'll actually use an automation because you might have seen other videos where you can actually do it, but not with an automation. So in this case, will be everything in autopilot, right? So there are a couple of things that we need to do. Like first of all, what I'll do, of course, is to create a campaign here, and also you've noticed that. Let me show you something very quickly. You'll notice that I have this custom variable right here. So that's something you need to set up. And let me click here. Yeah. So that's something you need to set up in this place. Whenever you add lists, you need to go here at the end, and then you can click here on add, and then you can create a column, and there we go. So that's it is as simple as that. Just be aware that custom variables are only applied by campaign or per campaign. These are not like global variables. Okay. So that said, there's only one thing you need to keep in mind. So in order to get this started in a way that messages will only be sent whenever you add someone to a campaign, what you need to do is to run at least one. What I do is, of course, I just send like a test email that I always use, right? And then once we are here, you need to click on these three dots, these ones actually, and click on auto launch, right? So what it does is to like the campaign is always running, and it will only deliver a message whenever you actually add someone to this campaign, and not before. Otherwise, you'll have to have everyone enlisted in the campaign before doing anything, right? But this is an automation. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. When I'm here in the sequence step, what I'm going to do is, of course, this is just, let me add it here actually. Let me go ahead and put chat message. Okay. So you'll just, of course, just disregard the first step right there. What we'll do is just put a simple message like something like, hey, I recorded a video for you. Okay. And then what we'll do is click on add personalization, and then I'll click here, and then I'll search for my custom variable. It is just called custom because I named it that way, but you can name it however you want through the lead list. The way that I show you before. Okay. So yeah, of course, you want to save this, right? But once everything is saved, there's nothing else that we need to do here, and I'll show you what we'll do on Sendspark. So of course, we'll generate one campaign. We'll create one campaign, sorry, and we'll also go here to something called agentic workflows. Okay, so which is right here on the left hand side. You'll create a new one, and then I'll show you how it goes. Okay, so this is like any automation tool, pretty much like Zapier, I would say. So yeah, probably we might not have all the options, all the same events, but you can do it this way. Okay, here. Okay, so we're going to select as a trigger Sendspark. We'll go here and we'll go for new video generated. So whenever there's a new video generated on a specific campaign, we'll push that video, or we'll push a lead with that video inside of a variable to that campaign in Lemlist. So I'll click on continue here. Dynamic video campaign. So we'll go and select the one that I want. So I'll click on update here because I just changed the name. So let's see if we can actually get an update on the real name right now. So list has been updated. Let me click away, click here again. And then, oh, I might have actually selected the wrong connection. So let me change that. Let me select mine. There we go, Dan. Okay, so let me try that again. Let me click on update list one more time. This is good anyway because this can happen to anyone. So it's good that you can see a few ways to troubleshoot things that can happen here. Okay, so what I have here is my campaign is called Lemlist LinkedIn. So Lemlist LinkedIn, there we go. This is the one. So I'll click on save. Okay, so far so good. Whenever a video gets generated, and then we'll move on to the action, which is push that video to a Lemlist. Okay, so I'll click here and I'll use this event, add a lead to a campaign. Then I'll select my connection. This is something you need to grant access, through the API key that you're given. And then here in campaign ID, I'll go for, here it says you can, of course, always update the list, right? But you can see right here that basically here's the ID of the campaign, right? So I can see right here. So reply for a video. It's called that way. I use that for something else, so don't mind the title. So email lead, I'll just go ahead and make a click and go here and type email, contact email. So then we have this one, first name. So what we're doing, of course, is mapping everything so we can have everything that we threw at the or that we're about to throw into this campaign mapped, correctly with whatever we're doing in Lemlist. Okay. So yeah, last name, I don't need that or want that, so I'll click on show more. And yeah, LinkedIn lead URL, of course, that's something important. So I'll click here and LinkedIn. Okay, URL. So we can identify the user. But then, at the bottom, we'll see this like lead custom field. So I'll click here and then I'll type custom one, and actually without a capital letter. So custom one, that's what we have right here. Okay. And then what I'll do is leave this on string, and I'll go here and I'll type. You can, what I did there is basically just click there so I could, deploy the drop down menu. But I can just type video link. Okay. Okay. So I'll click on save. So the way that it works here in Lemlist is that, or actually I should say LinkedIn. So whenever you send a video link there, what LinkedIn does is, of course, capture or fetch the video preview. So the link will automatically, unfurl a video preview. So the GIF will be right there the moment the LinkedIn the Sendspark video gets sent. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So only one thing you should know about this type of procedures. This is something that LinkedIn blocks, so it's not a Sendspark limitation, but rather how LinkedIn works. You should only send videos or just on follow up messages and not on connection requests. Because if you do that, LinkedIn will actually consider that as spam, and they won't actually populate the thumbnail of the video. So just be sure that you're already connected with that person and that you're, following up, and that's not, in the first message there. Okay. Okay. So that's basically all. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.